Are you planning to travel Philippines but you don't have any idea in this country? It will be your first time to travel Philippines but kinda nervous how your vacation can be. Well, you don't have to be worried. You choose the right choice cause it's more fun in the Philippines. So now, I prepared a travel tips and things you should know before traveling Philippines. Number 1. Prepare yourself. If you arrive in the airport, take a deep breath. Cause your adventures begin. You will see the paradise of the Philippines. Oh no, Philippines is a paradise itself. So prepare yourself to be adventurous, to explore every places you will go. I'm telling you, that will be your unforgettable travel ever. Number 2. Summer in the Philippines is almost all here. Escaping winter? If you are craving for the rays of the sun on your skin, the Philippines has that in spades. As a tropical country, the Philippines only has 2 seasons, dry and rainy seasons. The dry seasons covers November to May, while the rainy season is usually from June until October. It's still sunny and warm during the rainy months, so tours in the Philippines are available year-round. Number 3. The Filipino official language is English. Yes, you heard it right. Before asking yourself how I can talk with them, I don't know their language. Well, don't worry, we speak English. Number 4. Before you think doing anything else, stash a roll of toilet paper in your bag. Trust me, you will need it. Number 5. Bring your own sunscreen. The sunscreens in the Philippines are way more expensive than Western prices, and most of them are contain skin whitening agents. Number 6. Wi-Fi and data in the Philippines are next to non-existent. So if you rely on the internet for your job or just like to stay connected, consider bringing a portable Wi-Fi hotspot. Number 7. Unique Philippines transportation, jeepney. Once you arrive in the Philippines, you will notice colorful vehicles. These are called jeepneys or jeeps, and are unique to the Philippines as one of the main local public transportation, and fare is quite cheap too. Riding a jeepney is considered by many travelers as a must-do when in the Philippines because of the local and cultural immersion. Number 8. Downsize your currency as much as often as you can. Most places will always ask if you have smaller notes or coins. For example, in the transportation, like tricycle, jeep, pedicab, they usually don't have change in your big amount because the fare is cheap, so they can't earn fastly to get big amount to give you change. Number 9. In number 9, I will only tell you 2 words. Keep safe. The Philippines is a safe place to travel to. However, do your research because there are places that are genuinely not safe to go. For example, in the very southern part of the Philippines, you really don't want to make your way down there. The main areas you will want to avoid are Marawi City, Jolo Province, Basilan Province, Cotabato City, and Zamboanga. They are unsafe due to kidnapping, gang violence, bombings, murder, and terrorist groups. And in Manila, the capital of the Philippines, you need to be careful. I'm not discouraging you, but you need to be aware. It's a lot of snatcher, hold-uppers, so be careful. Fix your bags, your pockets, your money, and any important things. Number 10. You will eat a lot of fish and rice. Food in the Philippines is basic, unless you go high-end. Expect lots of fish and rice. Number 11. Filipino are so lovely. In general, Filipino people are lovely and there's a chilled out vibe in most of the tourist areas. Say hello, be friendly and interact as you would anywhere. The Philippines beaches are some of the best in the world. Take your camera and prepare to be amazed. Explore as many of the beaches as possible in wherever you are staying. There are definitely some hidden gems to be found. Number 13. Eating is cheap. You can eat super cheap in the Philippines, but splash out now and again to really experience the new food revelation of the country. Number 14. Learn how to pronounce the names of every cities and regions. The pronunciation of the cities of the Philippines proved to be quite a challenge. Learn the correct pronunciation before traveling around to ensure locals can understand where you are trying to go and to make sure you are going to the right place. Number 15. Beware of the Philippines weather. The weather can change very quickly, given that the country is made up of loads of tiny islands. Number 16. Power outages are common. Don't be surprised if you wake up and your stuff hasn't charged. Power outages are common in the Philippines. Number 17. Religion is strong here. Most Filipinos are Catholic, and strongly Catholic at that. Don't make jokes about religion or say anything negative. Not that you would, of course, but I just want to give you warning. Number 18. Get medicines and vaccines before you go. Make sure you get any medication or vaccinations you need before you travel to the Philippines. Especially if you are planning to go island hopping, drugstores can't be hard to find, and some Western medicines can't be found out there. Number 19. Travel with cash. The Philippines is very much a cash society. So make sure you load up whenever you spot an ATM or somewhere to withdraw money. Number 20. Download the GrubUp. If you are traveling in the Metro Manila, Cebu City, Davao City, Iloilo City, Bacolod City, and Baguio City, download the GrubUp to safely and conveniently call taxis from anywhere in the city. It works just like an Uber and is a great way to ensure you get to where you need to go. Number 21. Bring your bag spray. There are many mosquitoes that are just waiting to suck you dry. Come prepared with some good bag spray to avoid bites. Number 22. Learn survival phrases. The official languages of the Philippines are English and Filipino. However, there are actually more Tagalog speakers than English. After these three languages, there are hundreds of others and dialects. So many people speak English that you don't really need to rely on the survival phrases. But it's a nice gesture to learn a few important ones in any case.